Oh!
Before we jump into reacting to Stray Kids, we wanted to let you know that we were able to film and edit this video thanks to our Patreon.
Since we are unable to monetize any of our React videos uploaded to this channel, it's really our Patreon that keeps us running, growing, and improving.
We have a lot of interesting and exclusive content uploaded onto our Patreon, which includes uncut reactions to this song, reactions to Japanese releases, live stages, and more. The full list of exclusive videos is pinned in the comment section below.
She looks so cute. She does like the shoulder thing. If you enjoy our content, please consider joining our Patreon at patreon.com/reacttothek. Joining our Patreon is optional. You can also support us in other ways, like leaving a like or a comment on this video.
I hope you enjoyed the reaction.
You are now reacting to the 8-member boy group Stray Kids and the title track off of their 2020 Go Sing, aka Go Live, album. Through God's Menu, Stray Kids welcome listeners to their figurative musical restaurant, saying that at their restaurant, they'll serve their guests different flavors and experiences that will satisfy all 5 senses. Some fans theorize that this music video is Stray Kids' reply to aunties who have called their music noise music. So through this song, they proudly embrace loud, confident sounds, and they film at a racetrack, kitchen, and construction site. So in your faces, aunties. This song is composed by, oh fuck, Burlusa Choi. Versa Choi. It's in English right after the Hangul. And the Stray Kids members Bang Shan, Han, and Changmin.
Nice. Are they gonna have like screaming horns?
You'll see.
That would be pretty cool.
You'll have
Just
to
like,
see. Oh, that's the key it's in.
Wait, are you serious?
3, 2, 1.
Oh.
Oh my god! The tube on the background, I'm dead! I'm dead! Oh my god!
I didn't notice that.
Wow. Ah. I'm sorry, but she's low-key hitting.
Yeah, that's horns. Yeah.
Oh, the harmonies, yes. Oh, I like the underlying like thing.
Oh!
They sang down a
that
harmonic
harmonic
minor
minor sound.
scale. Da 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 da.
Triplets. But that was so good. I didn't expect that. I thought it was just gonna be another. But that was really good.
Whoa! That fourth.
Ooh, that low voice. Oh!
Ah, harmony!
That gives me a Gambino.
Oh, I love this part.
Gives me a Gambino flavor right there.
Also, it's interesting how they added like the lower parts of the piano for the new part of the bridge. For the second time they're doing the bridge.
Oh, that's so good. They go major.
Ah! Oh.
Wow!
Who the fuck is that? How?
It's different.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, I love how they fill that. The production. The production is so good.
That's it?
That was really good.
That's it?
Cool. There's an outro. No.
Oh, was there an outro? I missed it.
Back door. Backdoor.
Oh,
Oh my god, that
Dude.
but we reacted to Backdoor.
bro, I really like them.
That was good.
I think this is a very smartly written song for many reasons. You know, first of all, it's supposed to be a really loud song, but the short runtime of it made me want to listen to it immediately again. And often with these really saturated, loud, complete, like, you know, ballistic experiences, I listened to it once and I'm like, okay, that's good enough for now. But they kept it a short runtime, and that's smart from a marketing and wanting you to re-listen to the song standpoint. But also the fake drop after the second verse also makes the song, like, it gives it the illusion that there was a bridge. And so even when it ended, even though I still feel like it was too short, it gave us the experience of a complete song. So I think all of that combined together makes it a really, really well-written song.
I think, and also the pre-chorus does a good job of delineating the line that will stick with you, the da 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 da. And also, when you have a loud song, you can trick the listener in a certain way with smoke and mirrors by having that quiet section be so mellow and so quiet, so that when you come back to the loud, it feels even more, even if it's the same.
That was sick.
I love the pre-chorus. The pre-chorus is beautiful. It's like a contrast to everything that's going on in this song.
Yeah, dude, that was so pretty.
What are the flavors you got for every single section?
Flavors?
Bubblegum. No. Oh, I should never say that ever again.
Flashback.
Oh, his lips. Oh my god. That was like bubble gum. Like I could chew on those. Okay, not me. Sorry. She can.
What did you say? Wait, what did you say? I was too busy.
Listen.
I was too busy.
That was
End of flashback.
Spicy, tangy, sweet. Spicy, tangy, sweet. Like something like that.
Flat two.
They
Flat
really,
sev, flat two.
they like
One,
dissonance
two.
a lot. Why do you think people call this noise music? Like, in your opinion?
I think it's too much for people to handle. Like, I think that, what?
No, yeah, keep going.
Yeah, I just think that they just do so many different things, and they like put them all together. That's the thing they're saying. They're like one of a kind. In a sense, I agree with them that they are. Like, I haven't heard recently like a K-pop group that put together that many different sections of like rhythm, and like that was a lot. That's just a style though. It's, you know, like some people are into it. Yeah, I like this a lot though. I did. I like them, and I also just like their energy. They just have happy energy.
Sam, I've never seen you head bobbing so hard before.
It's just fun to like
You make Stray
listen
Kids
to
stay.
that.
Oh, I love
just
that.
to like
Sorry.
to recognize it and to be like, oh, when I heard this song, that's what caught my interest. And to hear it again, it's kind of like enjoying a meal that you really enjoy for the second time. You're like, I know I'm gonna like it, so I might as well dig in and savor it.
I liked throughout how they're saying here's the noise, but there's discernment and like there's a point to it all throughout. And I think it's cool, like when Sam, you know, you say like I've heard this before, and then I remember the things I love about it. Like I think that's the sign of good music, right? Because it creates these characteristics, these attributes that we want to hear and like we long to hear. And some people call it noise, but I guess that's just subjective.
So what are your thoughts on this song versus when you first heard it versus this listen? Charlotte, you go first.
Honestly, I'm still hung up on the tubas jamming out in the background of a kitchen in the very first shot. It's just so typically like Stray Kid, dark sounding, major rager kind of thing. Like, they're very good at that.
But there's something about this song that made them hit 100 million views before all other songs.
Yeah. That's my boy Felix saying he's a 5-star Michelin. It's got like a consistent like the doo-doos. I shouldn't say doo-doos. Well, take that out.
No, you gotta do the whole thing. The do.
So that keeps coming back, all right? And I think that's catchy. People want that, and they hit it hard every single time. And then that's accompanied with a chorus that equally matches the energy of that. So I think it's very I don't know, everything just feels like it's moving forward, yet we're still sitting very much in the pocket of everything because we have those moments of like sitting just like calmly, and like it just kind of lets it die down and builds it back up, and we, you know, bring it back up. So we're like on a roller coaster, and it's just a nicely timed roller coaster.
I totally agree with you about the roller coaster thing, Charlotte. I think they have a great balance between like energies. You have the do 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 do, and then you have the because we're one of a kind in the pre-chorus that like peels it all back, and it's just their voices. But then there's the upper harmony too, that just like moving in like parallel rhythm motion, and that's. It's a great break, and you get to appreciate their voices. And then they add in the drums, and then you're right back into hardcore, industrial rap sound. That just, I think it's a great balance. Also, that bridge gives me chills, not chills, makes me sweat. Just like bum 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 bum. But oh, there's just so much swagger in that break, like so much confidence in. We are building up all this energy, but we don't need it. It's all in here. It's all in here. Look.
I thought the do was cool too, because like when I say do, it's like do, but like there was this like almost like a th, like a do, like it felt very wide. Because like do to me is like rounded, but like a very singular kind of like do. And theirs was very like more resonant. I feel like I'm talking out of my ass, but it felt almost more like a th, like do do do. It's like, oh, cool.
There's this certain like trap beat that they use. It's like boom, 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 and the bass that allows you to like your cadences can kind of just free it up because you can do a lot of different subdivisions within that. And that's where you get kind of the hype music or the noise music that you were talking about. I don't know, I thought it was like a hype song. It was not going to be melodically like interesting. I mean, there was one part that was, I think was the pre-chorus.
But there's that one part that gets me every time when they do like the hold on.
Is it the pre-chorus?
I think she's talking about the secondary dominant to the 5.
156.
Oh, I got what you're saying.
Yeah, I want them to go like. I want them to do like a Sev 1.
Yeah, that whole section, it was the most melodically interesting section, and on top of that, they were harmonizing, which I don't know why I don't hear enough of in K-pop groups. You have 10 plus people, and yeah, they just like harmonized so well, and I thought their textures just blended perfectly together, and they really, like what you said, they played a lot with like the chords within it, and they kind of did like surprises and stuff. Like when you're doing a secondary dominant, you would expect the leading tone to go up, and they did go down. I think the rest of it, I just liked it throughout. I was like, okay, period. Like I was just like, it kept a nice like funk and intensity throughout.
Transitions are very nice.
What about them?
Well, musically I talk about filling in the space a lot and how you can sort of connect your bridge to your chorus and from your chorus into your verses. And I felt as though, first of all, their do 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 is so catchy and so energizing that it just, my ear is so inclined to just eat that up and just embrace what's coming next.
The timbre switch in the softer section, how they went to all those bell sort of sounds, it was almost like a Rhodesy kind of sound. The electric piano that you might hear in jazz tunes from the like early electronic era. That really soft timbre shift from that da 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 da, that is I think what made the transition work so well for me, is the timbre itself. And also, I guess, more open space with the beats stayed the same, but I think they made the phrase twice as long, and that's also kind of opened the space.
Oh, like the vocal melody?
Dum, dum, they went bum ba da ba da. 1,
right.
2,
Yeah.
1, 2.
Do 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 do, like how they go into that do 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 do. Oh, my lighting changed a little bit, but how they transition from the melodic verse and the do 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 do. I just think that is so just energizing. So first of all, using the half step to go here just like it makes you feel so good. and then going back. But instead of going to somewhere in the key, you decide to go to the B flat major. Just makes it sound, there's just something about that you're not necessarily expecting it in this song. There's just something about like going from here to here that is so unexpected but so satisfying, so that way when you go back and then to, that's just, it just makes you so interested and engaged in what's gonna come next. And I love when songs do that.
Rafi, anything to add to that?
Nah, he's got it, man. Besides that I'm jealous of your perfect pitch. That's just not fair, but whatever. It's fine.
Oh, I'm jealous of your beautiful voice.
Okay, that's enough.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, 5-star
Give you a
Michelin?
taste.
Yes.
I see it, illusion.
Those don't exist, do they? They don't. I guess you can have 5 stars as a chef.